And we are live here for the Road to Success team together with Dean again. And well, nice to see you all, guys. If you are tuning in, then please let us know who you are. Let me put my ticker on for you guys. There you go. And please let us know who you are because we want to know where you are watching from. So that would be nice. So let's wait a couple of seconds. Well, let me go to Dean and let him introduce himself, because we have also new people watching this. So, Dean, go ahead.
One thing I didn't tell Connie before we kicked off was this is going to be a shorter one for me anyway, because I've got company coming about 6 o'clock, so it won't be a 2-hour one tonight, I promise you. But I am Dean Trumbull, been making money online for a good 12, 13 years. And we're just here to share with you how we do the thing, how we do these programs. Let me just shut this phone up. I don't even know where my phone is. So, but it's how we do the things and how we do our strategies and how we work these programs. We're not basically telling people, you must join us, you must join, we're not doing that. I don't give a monkeys whether you're signed up under somebody else. If you're coming to these lives, you're hearing now we're doing it and now we're making money. So if you like our strategies, please follow along. All I do ask is if you are joining us, listen very closely to what we're saying, because we've got a few people in there, especially my team, who basically jump on board, do what they're meant to be doing, but when the crucial twists and turns happen, they don't follow along, which is the crucial bit, because that could be a matter of gaining, losing, earning money or something like that. So just my little input there. So Connie, how's your week been?
Well, my week has been very busy. I've been doing some extra video for you guys, and maybe you saw the last one also. And that's, well, exactly just what Dean said. We are here to show you guys what we are doing. We are not going to tell you in what to do, because it's always your decision in what you're doing. Okay, so make sure that if you are interested in anything that we are going to show you or in what strategies we are doing, make sure that you know what you're doing and know that you can only put in what you can afford to lose. Very, very important. We don't want to get you in jeopardy. So make sure that you know what you're doing, do your homework, and if you need to do more homework, do so, okay? So guys, let me go back to you. We have Isaac in the house. Hello, hello. Welcome, Isaac. Nice to see you again. And always a pleasure to have you here. We have Jonathan, and Jonathan is a very, very good member in all these programs, and he's doing also videos. So thank you for being here, Jonathan. Very nice to see you here. Robert is in the house. Hello, Robert. He says, Connie and Dean, hope you are both well. Well, I think we are, right?
I'm feeling great today, actually. Yeah, I mean, I've got a little rib ache, but that happens this time of year every year. A couple of years ago, I had my lung drained, so that gives me a bit of chip every time the weather turns or something. But apart from that, I'm feeling great. I'm doing absolutely fantastic.
So thank you, Robert, for that, and thank you for being here, and amazing. So guys, you know the drill. If you have any questions, if you want to talk about something, please let us know. We have Derek in the house. Hello, Derek. He's always with us. So thank you for being here again, Derek. Very nice to see you again. And of course, always a pleasure. So the first thing I'm going to start off with you guys is the hypes. So hypes are called hypes because these programs are not reliable. We all know how that works. You just put your money in, you hope you get your investment back, and then hopefully the program will still run. Well, the last time that I did a video about a hype, it's already not paying anymore. And that was this morning, I think, because I did a withdrawal and it was saved. So I wanted to show you guys the program that I did. So let me go to that and let me log in for you guys. So let me share my screen, because I just wanted to let you know, guys, that if you are following me in whatever I do, then of course you already know Profit Stars. Okay, so if you are in it, it's not paying anymore. And if it's still paying, let us know. But it didn't pay me out this morning. So let me log in. So this is my account, and it's now on 0 because I did my last withdrawal and it was not paid. Well, this is a hype. Hypes are always very dangerous. I always tell people, please don't put too much money in it, because we don't know what this thing is going to do. Maybe it's going to last for a couple of months, and maybe it's going to last for a couple of days. Well, in this case, it only ran for 6 days. So let me go to my transactions. And here you can see that my last withdrawal request is saved. Okay, so I did a withdrawal for $5. I was like, okay, there's 5 in there. Let me get that out. It is not paying anymore. So this is what I'm trying to teach you guys, is that nothing is a guarantee. And I jump into some kind of a program sometimes, and I'm just showing you that this is the case with these kind of programs. These pop up, I think, 100 of these a day.
Time a dozen.
Time a dozen, yes. So always be aware that if I see something like this and people are promoting it, then I'm going to look at it, and I see that it's only 3 or 4 days old, then I'm going to take the chance in hopefully getting my money back. Well, in this case, I lost money, but I don't care, because I always put in what I can afford to lose. And that's what we are trying to teach you guys, is that if you are stepping into an ABC company, it doesn't matter what it is, you don't know how reliable it is, even if the owners are transparent. I did webinars and lives with people that were owners from platforms, and these are gone. These didn't make it. Okay, so it's never a guarantee if an owner is showing his face or not. So if he's not showing his face, maybe it's a really good company, you don't know. But there are that are showing them face, and they're gone in a couple of months or maybe weeks.
I've had dinner with owners that have disappeared.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, there you go.
Met them face to face and had dinner with them, and they're still disappeared.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to show you guys, is that this is a program that is not paying anymore. I lost money, and I think a lot of people lost money in it. And yeah, that's always the case. So what I did was I removed all my links, of course, because I'm not going to let people be in jeopardy for these programs. But I told them in the beginning, don't put in too much. Start low, as low as you can, and well, make sure that you have your investment back first. In this case, it went wrong, okay? And that's what happens. But I'm still laughing. I'm still here. I'm not dead. I'm not sick or anything. No, I'm just move on, okay? I just forget about Profit Stars. That's it. We're going to move on to the next program. That's what we do. So let me get back to you guys.
But you've only temporarily lost that money, right? Because you've still got like Finalmente Global, BEURAX, all those other programs that are still in your cash. You know, so you can recoup that money back. You know, when in the other programs, you can recoup that $50 back. In the other programs, you know, it's just part of the pot that you need to replenish. You know?
Yeah, we just move money around. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So if I make money in Finalmente Global and I have something left to put in another program, then I'm not hurt by that if that program is dying out. So
hypes in Bitcoin are a little different. I mean, when I first started making money online, I worked the hypes, and cash in my hypes, but and built up my first teams in my hypes. I'm sure I've told you those stories before, but back then you was under stuff like STP and Liberty Reserve and Payzart and stuff like that. Most of those aren't around anymore, but you had those where you could send in a sport ticket, say this person's not paying out, this person's stole my money, etc. They would freeze their accounts, and then you could cause as much aggro to them as they've caused to you, because you can get their accounts frozen and everything. Differences with Bitcoin is once that transaction's gone, it's gone. As you well know, in any cryptocurrency, once you made that transaction, it's gone. So I'm afraid the IPs in the Bitcoin era, unless you get somebody who's
very dangerous, guys.
Because basically they can just, if they want to go on holiday and they need 10 grand to go on African safari or something like that, or a lovely luxury cruise, or they need 35 grand to go on one of these mega yachts and leave the 20 grand tip or whatever. They can just open up one of these hypes. You guys can all say, "Oh, this is fantastic," and everybody pile in with a Bitcoin and say, "This is great," and then suddenly they're on this mega yacht and you're sat there going, "Where's my money?" So
it's all, but it's always a gamble. We don't know. Some programs are running for 3 months. There are programs out there that are really good. They are running for one and a half year already, and they're still paying out. Like CashFX is doing amazingly. I upgraded recently. What do you have more? Finalmente Global is doing amazingly, still paying out, doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and having a transparent owner. In this case, it's going well. So we don't know what these programs are doing. Let me go to Bolat. Hello, Bolat is in the house. Welcome, Bolat. Very nice to see you here. I know you are also in Finalmente Global, right?
Bolat, do us a favor, put the webinar link in the Skype room. People complain that I don't give the link out as live. So if you can do that, that'd be great.
Derek, I always tell people, don't get married to these things. No, it's always, if something dies out, move on.
Yeah.
Go to the next program. Don't stay and moon and all that, because it doesn't make sense. Robert, I put in Profit Stars a small deposit of $30 just to test it out. Still waiting for my $5 withdrawal from yesterday. Yeah. Well, in this case, it didn't pay me out, Robert, so I think it won't pay you out, because if it says withdrawal is saved, then you can just know it's not going to pay out. But the trouble with these programs is that they are not going to move. So they're still out there. People are still thinking that they can join it and they can make money in it. So that's what I get angry about, because I'm like, okay, you're not paying out, just go away. Shut down the whole company, but they don't. So they are still making money.
Yeah, they don't, because if you don't tell them that this is this is the case, that they stop paying out, people are going to see Profit Stars or any other program out there and sort of like say, well, this site's open and they're having live webinars every day and they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing the other. It must be all working. It must be all doing well. People don't do their due diligence. The first question that I got that I asked when I started making money online was, after that statistic, was 95% of network marketers fail. That was the first question I ever asked in this industry. In this industry, and it didn't take me long to find out. All you have to do is just look, and there's, just as Connie says, they stop paying out, but they leave the website there just to basically say, hey, everything's great, everything's going fantastic, everything's awesome. Well, I got paid out. They've got no problem having a bunch of people saying, I've got paid out, or paying out a selected few people so they can put in the Skype room or the Facebook group or the Telegram group or something like that, where the majority of the people are saying, I've been paid. Oh, thank you. I've been paid. So as soon as they see that in the Facebook groups, then they're sort of like, oh, it's still working. Okay, let's put $20, $30 in. They haven't been paid. They've just paid the people to say that they've been paid.
Yeah.
You know.
So be warned, guys, Profit Stars is done, okay? Don't join it. Don't put money in it. Don't do anything in it, okay? I'm warning you right now. Hopefully, everyone that wants to join it are not going to join it anymore. But yeah, a lot of people get hurt by this thing. And, well, unfortunately, these programs, just like I told you, are staying open. And it's basically misleading everyone.
Yeah, part of the deceiving.
Yeah. Said, hello, Said. Welcome.
Hey.
So nice to see you here. And well, guys, if you have anything to tell us, please talk to us because we are going to talk back to you guys. Okay. Dean, do you want to go over another program? I think you wanted to talk about BEURAX or something.
Yeah, I want to talk about BEURAX. Let me just share my screen here. Let me do that.
If you guys have anything that, well, you know that we are in and you want us to talk about it, please let us know.
So, I don't know if anybody spotted, but the price of Waves tokens went through the roof this week. It went to about $10. I think was the highest price that I saw it at. So what I did, I had about 10, I think it was about $10 in there, just staking away, you know, just quietly staking in the background. And then when I looked again, I had $90 in my Waves account from $10. So it went from $10 to $90, you know, and that was due to the price of the Waves token going up to $10 a token. I had $10 worth of tokens, so it jumped up to $90. So what I did, I exchanged some Waves tokens and I topped up my BEURAX account. So if you remember last week, I said I only put 0.0012 in. Well, this week I put an extra 0. Let me just go back to my deposit area. If I can remember where I put it. Back to main, there we go.
If you have any questions about BEURAX, guys, put it in. I will keep the chat in my eyes. So
so right now I've got 0.0052, which when I did that, it was around about $100. I don't know what it is now. BTC to USD. 0.00. Come on. 0.0052. Yeah, $100. So I've got $100 sat in there now, which is what I normally put into any kind of program. It's roughly about $100. So I've topped that up, got the $100 working. I am earning, if I jump down here to my financial operations and go to deposit accruals, you can see that at 1:15 in the morning, every morning, apart from Saturday and Sundays, I receive 0.00005, and then at about 9:15 in the evening, I receive 0.00056. 168. So what confused me this week was because this is at 0.1. Okay, at 1:15 in the morning, I didn't get paid on Friday night, because that's Saturday. Okay, so I will get paid on Monday morning, then I'll get paid Monday night. You know, I had it in my head because I didn't start till Tuesday with the 0.004 that I put in. I had it in my head that I'll get paid at 9 o'clock and then 1:15. And then when I didn't get paid at 1:15, it was like, what happened there? And then I realised that 1:15 is actually Saturday morning and we don't get paid on Saturdays. So it works Monday to Friday. And then you can work that out with weekly withdrawals. What I'm going to do in BEURAX, because it goes into my automatically goes into my account, I will build this up for 7 days, 7/8 days, right here. When that gets to the minimum withdrawals, I'll do a test withdrawal, do a withdrawal, and I will do that on, if it's 7 days, I'll do it on the 7, and then I'll do it on the 14 days, and then the remaining 6 days of the 20 working day cycle, that will be used to build on when I repurchase. So I've got $20 out, which I think is a minimum. I think it's $10 is a minimum withdrawal. So I've got $20 out of my $100 out, but I'm also building the build at the same time. Everybody does things differently. My focus is to get as much my seed money out as quick as I possibly can. So if I'm reducing that every 7 days, I'm kind of happy with that. So what I didn't get to show you last week, because I think we got interrupted by that lovely gentleman calling us scammers, and have we forgot about my ads up, is this amazing, let's jump down here, let's hide this so you can see it and scroll down. Now,
presentation,
yeah, this is a full presentation. You can download this in PDF, and I don't think you have to be signed up as a member to read all this. But if I scroll down here, you will be able to see, I'm sure it's in here, don't prove me wrong, here we go. You'll be able to see the affiliate program. Now, this is a cool affiliate program because your team is helping you get bonuses, and your downline is helping, you know, and you can help your downline get bonuses, you know, all together, you know. So right here we get the silver consultant, which is what we're in at the minute. My direct referrals are going to earn me 6%, and that goes to 15 levels deep. So my referrals, your referrals, everybody's referrals go, you know, all gets down, and you all get paid on this. Okay. The golden consultant is 10,000 USD. Now that's an accrual. So if I have 10 people in my team, including me, and we all put $1,000 into this program, which I won't recommend, by the way, it's just a normal program, you know, so it's sort of like, but if we all put $1,000 into this program, I will then receive 7% of my direct referrals, 3% on my second generation, 1% on my third, and it goes on like that. Now, that if that happens 3 times, and we get $30,000 in you know, in bulk team, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, Connie.
Turnover.
Yeah, turnover there. Financial turnover from the whole team, $30,000 turnaround. Okay, so like I've got 30 people in my team who are all putting $1,000 in. You know, I'm going to get 8%, but I'm also going to get an $1,000 bonus. And that continues there. Now, we used to be in another program that had a similar thing to this, and it was a whole lot of fun because it's sort of like we just kept building it, and it's sort of like we were getting, you know, suddenly we had more profit than anything, you know, and you can go down a silver partner and you can continue all the way down there. But after silver partner, then you're basically focused on the leadership bonuses then. But it's really,
that is one nice thing for a lot of people in this program, and that's that you don't have to recruit.
Yeah, you don't have to recruit.
You can still earn from your package.
You know, I've got one recruit in here at the moment, and they're not active, but I'm still learning. You know, all my strategies are always built around not recruiting. I see referral bonuses as typically that a bonus. You know, that helps me get risk-free quicker. It helps me build quicker. So yeah, it's all good.
It helps me make live streams for you guys.
Yeah.
What I do here is costing me money.
Well, exactly. You know, it's all, you know, it pays for Connie's streaming platform here. It pays for my autoresponder. It pays for everything, you know. So it's all a bonus cash, you know. Now, does it mean that we don't want you guys underneath us, you know, because we don't need bonuses? Yeah, of course we need bonuses, and that's what we do this for. You know, we're not going to hide behind this, I'm doing it for service of man or anything like that. I give you all these strategies and all this information technically free of charge, because you guys aren't, you know, majority of you guys aren't in my team, but I share this with you guys. But I've got team of people who join me in these programs, and the more we inform you on how we're doing it and how we're becoming risk free, and how we're losing very minimum money if you're jumping into the Bitcoin hypes like Connie did, or not losing money at all. It's profitable business. Every program that we jump into is a profitable business because we've got our seed money out and we've got our money back in.
Well, the reason that I joined these hype,
yeah,
I'm not joining every hype, of course, but the reason that I do that is to show you guys that it's not real hireable.
Yeah, and sometimes you can earn some cash. I started making money online with $10, and
Me too.
and I built that up to probably about $500-600, and that was just with one hype because it stuck around for about 30 days. But that was way back in the day when these hypes did stick around for about 30 days. Now they don't stick around like that. So now we just work these programs that have got some longevity about it. I was having this discussion with one of my team members, and they were there saying, "Oh, I'm sick to death of joining these programs, and they're only lasting 6 months." It's a 6 months, then they're going to scam exit. But I look at it this way: let's give you 6 months to get your seed money out and become a profitable business. You can get your cash out in that 6 months. You can work the business in that 6 months,
and in those 6 months, you can also find other programs with it.
Exactly, and you can also build up that that's the whole thing. If your seed money is $100 like mine is, my first target is to get that $100 back out of any program, and then I've got my $100 back to start off any other program that I want to join, that I want to kick off with. My second task is make regular withdrawals. Now, people might get lost with these figures, like, oh, I'd love $3 million. Well, yeah, well, but in reality, we'll probably maybe get $3,000, maybe $5,000 in reality. If we're good at recruiting and we do that, my target is maybe get to the 12% where I'm earning 12% with a team. That'd be quite fun, just to play the game. But I don't get emotionally attached. I used to get emotionally attached, and I realized I'm not the captain of the ship. I don't need to be the last man on deck. I don't need to salute as the ship's going down, and say goodbye, everybody. Here we go. I'm an affiliate just like you guys. I'm in this to make money, so I don't get emotionally attached to these programs. If I start seeing red flags, I'm going to tell you guys that I'm starting seeing red flags. And if I start seeing too many red flags, that's when I start taking a step back. I don't pay your bills, so if you want to be that captain and salute as the ship goes down, feel free. I don't mind. We just tell you what we're doing. And we tell you whether we're sticking with the program, whether we're jumping off a program, whether we're moving on to a next program, whether our attention is more focused on program B rather than program A, because program A is throwing some red flags up. So we're just going to put that on the back burner for a little bit. It's still working. We're still working it, but we're not putting as much attention to it. But we are going to be focused on these programs that are working right now. And then, if you've got some cash from program A, you can jump into program B, then you've got the two balancing, so even though that's not paying out as much or not paying out at all at the minute, you've still got this program that's working, and you can withdraw, and your cash flow and your cash flow is continuous then. So that's my bit on that. If you're not in BEURAX, take a look at it. I'm sure there's going to be some links below the video and things like that. But take a look at this, because I'm kind of excited about it. If I wasn't that excited about it, I wouldn't have gone, I'm going to put that extra cash that I didn't realize that I had, to tell you the truth, because it was just staking in the back of it, in the background. I've got pools of cash here, there, and everywhere, and it's just staking in the background. And then I realized that the Waves price had rocketed to $10. Well, I think when I put that $10 in, it was about $1.60. I think was the price of Waves when I did that. Now it's gone to $10, so I had about $90 in my back office. Still got $10 sat in my sat staking, but I took the $80 and topped up BEURAX. So that's that for BEURAX. Have we got any questions out there, or have I covered everything?
No, not any questions, but I see that Bolat says, I put 0.001 Bitcoin in Finalmente and I will test BEURAX too.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
very nice to see.
Yeah.
I know you already registered in BEURAX, but you didn't do anything in it. Well, take your time, guys. No problem.
It's no rush, no rush.
Then we have Johnson in the house. Hello, Johnson. Welcome from Nigeria. Always
Hey.
nice to see you here. And Derek is saying it's fun when others make money with you. Very good set, Derek.
It's a lot more fun when others are making money with you, because you're not sat on your island on your own making the money. The most common thing that I get, and I'm sure Connie does too, and I'm sure anybody who's got a team below them will probably get this as well, when they turn around and say something like, oh, it's all right for you, you've got a team.
I don't need the team, but it would be nice to have you guys in the team.
We don't need the team. Does that mean to say we're gonna blow you off and sort of like not work with you? Absolutely not, because as I say, those teams, you guys help us out, and you guys give us boosts and make us earn faster. What our goal is, especially my goal with my team, is if they've got a team underneath them, like there's some companies where the team's gone mental and have had teams underneath them. So you just follow that on. So if we bring something new to the table, like a BEURAX, like a Finalmente Global, like the next thing, if I've already looked at the compensation plan, I'm talking to the people in my team now, really. But if I've already looked at the compensation plan and I've already give you a link, it means I've got a strategy already. I've got a strategy in place already. I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I jump on board. It's cool. But if I'm sat there looking at it and you send me a link and it's all, yeah, I'm looking at this one right now and I can't, and it's taking me a while to figure it out. Don't take it personally that I haven't jumped onto your programs, because that's another thing. Yeah, I always join me, but I never join. I always join you, but you never join me. That's a new one. And it's sort of like, yeah, but if I can't work the compensation plan, and if I have a 30-day gap, okay, I have a 30-day window where I want to make money or reduce my risk as quick as possible. Okay, within 20 days now, I can reduce my risk. Yes, I will be starting at a lower, but I'll be in Finalmente Global, in BEURAX. I can reduce my risk in that 20 days. Okay, I could actually basically get my money out and start again at 0.012. I could quite easily do that. That's not an issue. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna in BEURAX, I'm gonna reduce my plans.
Oh, I forgot, by the way, somebody said, Said said, I'm in 7 businesses.
Nice.
Doing really well. Very good, Said. That's what you're supposed to do. You need to have a lot of businesses on the side because you don't want to get stuck with one business. So very good. Yeah, and I'm sorry that I forgot your comment there because I was way down below. So
the same rule applies in every one of these programs. And people always ask me, how do I figure out how to take money out after I've got risk free? Well, it's quite simple, especially in like a BEURAX or a Finalmente Global, where you're putting the money back in. So like in BEURAX, I will be earning, if I can remember where I do this, total swaps. Here we go. So let's jump down to this bit right here. I have got, I know it's going to be slightly off because I'm 0.052. I'm going to get 0.00146 at the end of the 20-day accrual, and that's profit. Okay, this 0.0052, I believe, gets returned. That's right. Well, it's got to get returned because it would be pointless if it didn't. It wouldn't make money, would it? But I could take that 0.0052 out and continue working with this because I can start working with that. You know, so my new seed then is 0.00145600. So that's my new seed. So when the 20-day recurral happens again, that's when things happen slightly differently because I'm going to earn less than the 0.001. Okay.
I'm trying to type in 0.01.
0.01. So 0.01.
That's
okay.
what I brought in.
Okay, so that's what Connie's put in. So she's going to get 0.01 back at the end of the 20-day cycle. And she's also going to earn 0.0028 profit. Okay, so if Connie wanted to reduce the risk immensely, she could take that out and continue working with that. You know, she's risk-free, you know, whatever. But if I was doing what Connie was doing, I would be getting 0.0014 on a daily basis. 0.0014 plus 0.0014. So 2, 3, 4. So every 4 days she's got the minimum withdrawal because it's about $10 is the minimum withdrawal. That's 0.0005 ish, you know. So that's the minimum withdrawal every day. So she could reduce that risk, you know, every 4 days. Okay, so she could go 4, 8, 12, 16, and have the last 4 days as you're building, you know, so that 0.001 there, she can put that back into the team. She can add the last four days onto the 0.00056 onto the 0.01 and have that building and continue working like that. So which is what I'm doing with the 0.0052 that I've put in. I hope that was clear because I do know that I spat out a load of numbers and everybody is following along, but then I get to the end. I
don't see any questions about it, so
I get to the end of the conversation and people are like going, "What's all these numbers? What's it saying?" You know.
Yeah, but, just if you have trouble in following, just watch the video in the recording on my YouTube channel, guys. Or
I get carried away sometimes. I know I do, but I'm just a numbers guy, so it's all like when I'm.
You can pause the video and think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the strategy that I'm working with. That.
What?
That's just a strategy that I'm working with. That, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very good. I'm just going to let it run out until it's on the 20 or 30 days in this case, because we have a weekend in between every time.
Yeah,
so it's only 5 days, and then in the weekend they're doing nothing. So keep in mind, guys, that if it says so many days, so in this case it's 20 days, it's 20 working days.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek is saying Bitter is doing well for me. I made a withdrawal of $20 and it took me about 2 hours to get it. Very, very nice, Derek.
Nice.
And Robert is saying, have you done a withdrawal on BEURAX yet? And if so, how long did it take to reach your Bitcoin wallet? I intend to make one later this week. I didn't do any withdrawals yet.
I've not done a withdrawal yet, but I believe there has been a withdrawal done via Perfect Money or something.
I know from a team member that it's paying out. I don't know how long it takes.
So, yeah. But I will be doing a test withdrawal middle of this week, so I'll be able to tell you. Join in next week.
Yeah. Then you can.
I'll be able to tell you because I'll be doing a test withdrawal this week.
Yeah. You can also do a test withdrawal for yourself, just the lowest at the lowest end or something. And then you're sure that it's paying out and how long it's going to take you, because I think that a lot of wallets have different times in getting it to that wallet. So one person can make a withdrawal and get it in maybe 10 minutes, and the other person is doing it to another wallet, another kind of wallet, and then it takes maybe 24 hours. I don't know. So, okay, did you have anything else for BEURAX?
No, I think it's going to be about Wednesday when I'm doing a test withdrawal for that. So I'll definitely let you know next week.
Okay. Then I have a question for you guys that are watching. Do you have anything that maybe we can show you that you want to know more about, or you have a question or whatever? Please let us know so we can share the screen. Anything else about Finalmente or BEURAX, Dean?
Finalmente, these are just my, my Finalmente pack expires on Friday, so this is just what I've been looking at. There has been a webinar this week, and if you haven't watched that, if you're part of Finalmente and you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that because it's an awesome webinar. And if you're not a member, just go and watch that too. Yeah, go and watch that webinar too, because it's really good. But yeah, as you can see, I started off with Finalmente at the bottom right here, one in red, where it says 0.0025. That's what I kicked off with. That went up to 0.00265. Then it went up to 0.002809. And then this week, I kicked off the week with 0.003007. Finalmente pays out weekly. So you don't really see much what's going on in the back office, during the week. But then on whatever time you put in the money, or you purchase did the lending plan, that's the time when it expires 7 days later. So mine Fridays. So as you can see, I put my first one in at 2013, and then it went 2014. And then 2020, and obviously 5 days, 3 hours, and 53 minutes, 49 seconds, roughly, because I've had this open a while now.
Mine is going to pay out in a couple of hours.
Yours is paying out in a couple of hours, is it? Yeah. So whenever you put the money in, that's when it's going to, it doesn't show you much in the, there's nothing happening. You can't see what's happening. It's just basically saying, oh, thank you, then suddenly this will appear. Withdrawals are disabled until the 14th of December, which is obviously Monday. Is that Monday? Yeah, Monday. Yeah, 7 hours. So that's 7 hours, 17 minutes, which is towards the end of the month, end of the day, midnight, 1 o'clock-ish kind of thing.
And there's some information also for you guys that didn't see the webinar of Finalmente Global. That if you saw it, then you already know that. But at the end of December, going on to the 6th of January, is that withdrawals and support will be slow. Okay, so withdrawals can be done, but it will take up to 72 hours. Be aware, okay? And support is also being slower because a couple of people are getting off the day off or whatever, and they have a little vacation there. So make sure that you know that.
They are real.
You have it right there. Okay.
Yeah. They are real people that are working behind the scenes. So it is a festive season.
Every withdrawal is manual, guys. So be very aware.
So I don't see this as any red flag. I just see this as
no.
It's festive. And it says basically, dear members, thank you for your support and patience throughout 2020. It's been a full year of challenges and changes for most, and tough year. We have learned. Where's the info? Where's the meat and potatoes of it? Okay, during the festive seasons, dates allocated for this period are the 24th of December 2020 to the 6th of
Yeah.
Okay, so Christmas Eve through to the 6th of January. So they're having a little bit extra time on at the end. During this time, the entire platform will operate as usual. There's not going to be any downtime. There's not going to be anything but there's just going to be that skeleton crew on, which basically means withdrawals, deposits, things like that will be slower than usual. Okay, until we go back onto full screen. All this is explained in the on the webinar also. So if you haven't watched that webinar, If you're in my team, it's in the Skype room. I'm sure Connie's put it in a group somewhere. So just go and, if not, ask us for the link and we'll send you the link.
Yeah, it's just on Finalmente Global YouTube channel. So just
YouTube channel.
well, make sure that you subscribe to that channel and just make sure that you read your emails, guys, because everything is been emailed.
Yeah, but this is what I love about this program. You know, it's all like if you didn't read the webinar, they sent you an email or they sent you a message in the back office, which is what I've just got. That you just click on this little envelope here and you see all news. I cleared all the news as well. I read all these messages right back to the initial date, to the first day that it started, which was awesome. So I've read all that. December webinars also in your back office. There's a link there in your back office also.
Yeah, so you can get to the webinar there. Yeah.
YouTube link is right there in your back office. So yeah, that's all I need to say about Finalmente.
It's awesome for Finalmente Global. We have Jaria in the house. Hello, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. And well, guys, if you have any questions, please come to me or to Dean. It doesn't matter. Either one of us can answer anything that we know about, of course. Okay. Okay, let's go on because there's something I wanted to show you, and that's about Spectroads. So let me open Spectroads for you guys. And the last time that you saw me showing you Spectroads, I had $125 back. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you gone mental? Have you gone? It's exciting, isn't it?
So the last time I got back $125 of my 250 deposit. Okay, so that's a lot of money for a lot of people, and maybe not for you, but that's okay. But I know that a lot of people can't afford to jump in with $250. And it's really crazy that I did in this program because normally I don't jump in that high. But I was just like, you know what, let's just take the plunge and be crazy. Well, guys, let me go to the withdrawal page. It's all completed until today. See that? It's completed. And I have back right now $220, guys. So I need to go $30 and then I'm there.
Then you're risk-free.
Yes.
Then it's profitable.
So, yeah. And that means that from on the day that I got my initial investment back from the platform, then I'm going to say, okay, now it doesn't matter what I do, because now I can just build.
You can build, but you also want to make sure, you know, obviously I go again. I don't pay your bills, so I don't, you know, but you also want to make sure that you're pulling out some profit as well. You know, it's sort of like, so you know, you're making money. You're not here to.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is take the least of profit, and the most of it I'm going to put back in.
Yeah.
Because all this time I've been in Group 8.
Yeah. Oh, obviously. So now you want to start.
On the time that I started, I was in Group 8.
Yeah.
And I'm still in Group 8.
So now you want to start building, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
Because when I go to my bonus points of each group, that's the 9 that I will go to then, of course. Let me go back because I needed the other one. I'm sorry, guys. The daily earnings of each group. Now I'm in Group 8 and I'm making $11.30. In real time, that's $10.73, by the way. In Group 9, I will be making almost $20, guys. So that's a lot of difference. So I'm going to try to get to Group 9 after that I have my $250 back. Because then I can say, okay, now I'm earning more. And now I'm going to pay myself and put something back in. And I can just play around with that because I have my initial investment back already. It doesn't matter. If the program dies out, well, maybe I don't have any profit, but I still have my initial deposit back. So that's good. I don't care if I lost that $250, so that's the difference for some people. So if you want to join this, you can start for free and you can build it up from zero. You don't have to put money in order to get money out in this program. But it will take you a very, very, very long time, because if you start for free, and of course it's all cents work, it's not dollars or anything. And when you start in group 1, you can see that you only earn 12 cents every day. And that's not even 12 cents if you have a sponsor, because if you have a sponsor, then maybe you will get 10 cents or something, because 2 cents are going to your sponsor. The benefit is that you only watch 17 ads, but I don't think it's really a benefit, because I don't mind watching 20 ads. The reason why is that, first of all, I'm going to find out what is out there, okay, because maybe I'm looking for another program. The other thing is that if you are watching these advertisements in the paid ads and the bonus ad points, is that you are watching them for 25 seconds and everybody's like, yeah, but that's so long. That's a good thing. And that's a good thing, because when you are going to buy your bulk ads and you are going to promote businesses, they are also going to watch your ad for 25 seconds. So not all of the people see it like that, but that's how it works, guys. So this is really good. And I get a lot of referrals from this program because I'm promoting the programs that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always a good thing. So the nice thing about these ones, these are the rev shares. I call this the rev shares.
Yeah.
The rev shares are going to give you more referrals in other programs. And that's basically not done with these other programs like BEURAX or anything, because BEURAX is just Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, and that's it. There's no advertising there. And in this case, you can advertise. So always have one of these to get your advertisings out there and get referrals in your team. And help those people. That's very important to do. Because when they have questions, you need to be there. So, is there any question out there?
Can't see anything. We've got Jaria. Hopefully I've said your name okay. Just saying, hey, Connie and Dean. But nothing major.
I think I mentioned him or her already, but it doesn't matter. It's always good to do that twice. Better than never. So this is, for me, I think it's 1 week and I have my money back.
And this is pretty similar to my ads up, right?
My ads up, yeah. This is almost the same. In calculation, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So
but this one you can upgrade.
Same strategy, same everything. Again, don't get too emotional to these programs. Jump in, jump out. Jump in, get risk free, and work it. That's basically what you're doing with these programs is you're jumping in, getting risk free, and then trying to get as much cash out of it as you can. Well, that's what I do anyway. Just trying to, as well as building as well, because obviously you don't want to be taking all your cash out all the time, and it goes on for 2 years. Because then you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. So, but if you're pulling money out and you're building at the same time, maybe even topping up, or maybe even you've got that profit there. I recommend to anybody who's not too much for the people who can jump into a program for $250 and have six, seven programs on the go at the same time. But the people who are starting off with little money and building up, I would recommend you split your profit into like a 70-30, 50-50, 70-30, 80-20 split, so you can top up on your seed money. Okay, so you're getting some money out for yourself, but you're also topping up on your seed money as well. So if you can only put $10 into a program, you pull your $10 out, that's your $10. But then you pull out another $10 later. That split that 80-20. So you've got like $2 for your on your seed money. So now you've got $12 to play with, and you've got $8 for yourself. You know, and just keep doing that until you building until you build up to $100, you know. And that $10 you don't really exist, because that's the money that you put into a new program.
Yeah.
You know, that's my advice. That's my advice to the people who are starting with a little cash.
Yeah, if you have a little, you can do it like that. If you are playing with big money, just like I am doing right now with $250 putting in a program, well, we are not sure that it's going to stay or what bleed out or when any, but then get that money back first. That's the one thing you want to do.
Don't get me wrong. If you play with a bit cash as well, you can do that. You can do exactly the same thing with a bit cash. You know, put $20 into your. It's just like investing into your business. You know, it's just like buying new stock into your shop or anything like that. You know, you can take out X amount of cash for your wages, X amount of cash for your taxes, you know, and then you can build up your seed money. So you can, if you're starting off with $100 and you want to build it up to $200 and jump into a program with $200, you can do that, or have $200, so you can do two programs at the same time. Yeah.
So as you can see here, this is my deposit, $255, and I started on the 7th
Nice.
of November.
So about a month and you're almost risk-free.
Yeah. And of course, team members are helping me out. So thank you for that, guys. Also, well, of course, people are in my team also building this thing. And also a lot of people in my team started for free with zero and building this thing up and making a little cash right now. That's always good, because the withdrawals is in per year $1. So why not try it out? You know? But okay, it's on you guys what you want to do. It's not for everyone. In this one, you can deposit in Bitcoin, perfect money per year, and in Litecoin. Ethereum is still not working. It's still in maintenance. So well, it takes a long time because it was in maintenance in the beginning and now it's still there. So I'm not going to put in any money more. Let me say it like that. I'm just going to build in whatever I have. If I have my money back, then I'm going to build this thing until it dies out. That's what I do. So let me get back to you guys. There you go. Okay, no questions there. Well,
questions, no
very good. Always good to have no questions about a program, because then they get it.
The thing that we're bringing these programs to you guys is majority of these programs are you don't need to recruit. You know, I know that from me looking into this, 98% of network access fail because majority of those people either can't recruit, don't want to recruit, you know, won't recruit, you know, whatever. You know, people just don't want to share stuff, you know. And then when they do share things and then they start seeing that bonus cash coming, then they're like an unstoppable train, you know. You can't stop them. They tell everybody and the mothers. I don't know why people don't recruit. I don't know why people don't share. But I've always said this: if you don't want to recruit and you don't know how to recruit, get to know the program. If you get to know the program, then you can help people who basically say, "Oh, you're in that program. I don't understand it." Oh, I understand it perfectly because I've read all the PDFs, I've watched all the webinars, I've watched all the lives. I know exactly what's going on. What can I help you with? And as soon as you start helping your downline or another member with something, they say, I have got value from you. You know you're talking about. Give me a link.
Yeah.
So then they come to you. I don't think I haven't given my link out to anybody. Apart from obviously the team, you know, the people I work with, you know, but cold calling, as I call it, you know, where you just go to somebody on Facebook, which is a pet hate of mine. Please don't do this. Don't message me, not be a friend. and just message me and then send me a link to a webinar or a link to a program, you're just going to get sideswiped. You might even, if you catch me in a bad mood, which contrary to popular belief, I am not always in a bad mood.
You are a very happy person, Dean.
I'm a happy person, but if you just spam me a link, I'm going to tell you that you spam. If you think that works, it doesn't work, because I only work with people I know. So earlier on this week, I'm walking around shopping centres doing my Christmas shopping, and my phone's going mental in my back office. Bing, 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 bing. And I'm like going, what the hell's going on? So pull my phone out of my pocket. I'm in middle of blooming, I don't know where I was, Sainsbury's, I think I was, middle of Sainsbury's. Opened it up, and there's somebody where it's all like, I have this program, and this is the program, this is it, and I make you 50% in 2 days, and da 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 da, like that. So I just went, not interested. I didn't even look at it. I just went, not interested. Never spoke to the guy before. Not even a friend of mine. Not even a contact of mine on Facebook. Not interested.
Yesterday, by the way, I had somebody messaging me. You never answer my messages. Do you know even how many people are messaging me? I need to scroll through my messages, and sometimes I'm just going over a message and I don't even see it. So it's not that I don't have anything to do the whole day. It's the same with Dean. We have stuff to do. We have to help people, helping out. I have a lot of people that want to do a one-on-one with me. So they call me and we do a video call just like this one here, but not live, okay? And then I'm going to go over things, and I'm going to explain things, and I'm going to, answer the questions that they have. And that takes time, because sometimes I'm like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours with that person, and I don't see any messages from you guys, okay? Because I'm busy helping another person. And after that person is another person, so it's not that we just sit around and wait for, there's no messages in my Facebook. I get so much messages, and also people that are spamming their links and trying to get me in their teams I didn't even spoke to. Okay, think of that, guys, because I don't have time for that. I'm not even going to answer anything of that, so okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this message right now, and this person basically says, "Hi, this is," I can't even pronounce his name, but it says he's from the United States. People who live in the United States can normally pronounce their name. I can't pronounce this guy's name. He has an agency. Puts me off straight away. I don't work with agencies. I don't work with brokers. I don't work with agencies. Don't work with anything like that. And then it continues basically. Bearing in mind, I got this message at 5:04 in the morning. By the way, 5:04 in the morning.
What?
Yeah, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I thought it was from there.
That's because they are in another country, right?
Yeah. So that's not United States time. What cracks me up is basically they say they're from the United States, but it says lives in France. Now, if I lived in France, I'd say
France is the same time where I am.
Yeah, I'd say I live in France, and that means you're an hour in front, so that'd be 6
you're an hour in front.
time. So this is the whole thing. It's all like I live in the United States, but it says on my Facebook profile I live in France. Okay, fair enough, So I said not interested. Then it says, "Are you interested in trading Bitcoin?" Okay, I'm not interested in your agency, but now you're asking me if I'm interested in trading Bitcoin. First of all, you should have opened with that. Are you interested in a trade Bitcoin business? Because if you'd have opened with that, it's all like, why, what you got? And you'd have opened up a conversation with me.
Oh, no, that's not the way to do things with me. If you are starting out like that, then I'm going to tell you, I don't know you.
Well, 9 times out of 10, no, I don't. I only work with people who I know. But if you'd have messaged me and basically said, "Are you interested in trading trading Bitcoin business?" you'd have got my curiosity going. Okay, what is it? Show me what it is, and then you show me, and then you started off a conversation instead of just saying, "Hi, I'm Bob, and I've got this agency. Come and join me." And it's all, Bob, who are you? So I just basically said, look, I only work with people I know. You can work with my company. I only work with people who I know. Who are you? You're not even a friend of mine on Facebook, which is where they were contacting me, by the way. You're not even.
You don't work with companies. You work with people.
Yeah, I don't work with companies, and you're not even connected with me on Facebook. You can't even be bothered sending me a friend request. You've just spammed me cold. So that puts me off. But yeah, so if you're just going to message me and spam me cold, then you're going to basically get, I'm not interested. And if you continue saying talking like that, you're going to end up getting blocked or ignored.
Let's go over to you guys. Daniel is in the house. Hello, Daniel. Welcome here. Thank you for being here. I hope you're still there, by the way. I saw your message a long time. Okay, Derek, we are having fun with these things. Yeah, we have. I think he's talking about...
I have fun with everything.
Spectroads, I think. So
I have fun with everything. So.
And I have fun with all these things, whatever it is, by the way. So... And Robert is saying Cubitech is also working perfectly. Yeah, Cubitech is doing what it's supposed to do. I didn't really make a long video about Cubitech. I just showed you guys a short version very quickly because I wanted to just show you guys that I'm also in there. And yeah, Cubitech is doing really, really well.
That's the one we were speaking about yesterday, right?
Yeah, that was the Cubitech thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see that a lot of people are happy, and that's a good thing. And of course, we also have programs that die out and you lose a little money, or maybe you just have your deposit back. That's always good. So you didn't lose anything. That means that it's not a scam. At least not for you guys that have their deposit back, okay?
Yeah. If you've got your money back, you can't call it a scam because you've got your money. Especially if you're in profit, it's a profitable business. If even if they disappear, no matter what it says in your back office, you could say you had $10,000 in your back office. It's not your money until you get it out. It's just figures on the screen. But if you've got your $100 out, $50 out, $10 out, and then you've got some profit, it's a profitable business.
Yeah.
If you spent all your profit, then there's nothing much we can do about it, but you've still had money out of that business.
Okay, I'm logging into Cubitech right now, so I can show you a little bit about it. Awesome. I just started in this thing, so I know a lot of people are in this for a long time already. And this one is also very nice to have passive at the site, because you don't have to recruit if you don't want to. So there you go. That's it.
It's part about these programs, isn't it? You don't have to recruit if you don't want to, but there's a bonus there if you do.
And that's the nice thing about these programs. That's why I'm also joining in this one, because I didn't know that this one was not working with tokens. Luckily, because I didn't want to join a program that is working with tokens. So I checked it out, watched a couple of videos about it, and was like, oh, you know what? It's a passive program. You don't have to refer if you don't want to. So why not join it? Well, this is not a program that you can start for free. Okay, so that's one thing I want to tell you guys. You have to have at least the bronze, and the bronze is $100. So that's the lowest that you can start in, and the highest is $100,000. $100,000. Okay, so if you have $100 lying around, okay, just make sure that you always think about that it's a loss. Always see it as a casino. You step into the casino and you have let me see, 10 of those machines where you can put money in. Well, these are the programs that we are doing right now. That are all these cash machines that are in that company. So basically, your night out is putting money in your pocket, and you know that you can't lose that. And at the end of the evening, you go home, you have a profit, or you're basically just, well, not in the loss, but not in the win also. So you still have your money, or you have lost all your money. That's how it's done. But in this case, with all these programs that we are doing right now, these are not running for one evening. The casino is a one evening thing. You put $500 in your pocket and you can lose it. But in this case, maybe you can get it back. So it's always better to have these programs instead of going to the casino. But if you are a very, very lucky person, then you can go to the casino anyway. So that's how I see it. I see it all as cash machines.
Yeah, cash cows.
Right? And well, in this case, you have different things. So you have also a referral program here. And that's a very big referral program, by the way, because if you have a turnover in your team, you can win big stuff. And I think that if you reach the level 6, then it's really hard to get on top of level 7, because then you have to have a corporate license. So what they're doing with these corporate licenses is that if you click, well, let me click on it. I can't do anything because I don't have the turnover, of course, I started just yet. But basically, they are going to give you a discount for a house or car or whatever you want to can do. Well, in this case, you see it's all gray. When it's gray, you can't click on anything. You can see that if I go to stand on this button, it gives me not acceptable. So I can't do that because I don't have that money in my account and I don't have the turnover there. But with these corporate licenses, you can get higher than level 6. So that's what they do also. It's a long story. I'm not going to tell you guys all about it, but the nice thing about this one is money in, leave it, and just watch whatever happens, because you don't have to do anything. But in this case, you also can't advertise your other businesses. So that's a downfall in this one, because in the other one that I showed you, you can make money, you don't have to recruit, and you can advertise. So there's a difference. But I think it's always nice to have these things like a Finalmente Global, QB Tech, and a PGI Global, because PGI Global does the same thing as this one, and also starts with $100. And also, you don't have to recruit anyone, and you don't have to get out there and share everything, and still earn money. Anything about this?
How long do these packages run for? I know I asked that question yesterday, but just in case these guys just want to know that.
It tells you here, I'm on the bronze right now. You can see it costs you $100. And here it tells you the monthly results and the total results.
So if you get the total result of $250,
$250, yeah.
And you're getting paid, why is it 1% per day or something?
Yeah, it's in between up to 2%, I thought that it was.
2%. So it's running. If we say it's running about 125 to 200 days, 250 days for that pack. You could probably work something out where you're risk free after 100 days. You know, if you put $100 in, you're risk free after 100 days. After the next 100 days, 150 days, you've got 150 to go in. You know, so you can work it like that. You can build it up like that. You know,
but these will get you 250%. All of them, all these packages.
250%. So 100% is your seed money. 150% is profit.
Yeah.
So you can build up with the 150%, which works. Good bowler. Yeah, so you can run for the 150%, for the 100%, put the $150 or the 150% remaining back in, and then that next time it goes round, that 100% is your seed money out. So every time you put some new money in, you get your seed money out. So you can do it that way. That's just off the top of my head. That's probably something that I'd do. I haven't looked at the minimum withdrawals. I haven't looked at anything like that, so I'm not quite sure. But that's my first inkling when I see a compensation plan like that. That's my first thought. How quick can I get my money out? And am I still building if I take my seed money out straight away?
Yeah.
And in
And
this case,
in this one, you can also get robots. So you can also buy robots that will work on your computer, and you can make up to 7%, I think, something like that. And I'm not sure. If you know better than that, then please let us know in the comments. Because I went over this very, very fast and very, very lightly. Well, this is the owner, Greg Lyman. Then we have the chief marketing officer, Mark. And George is the advisor in this company. So I don't know these people. I don't know if these are real or anything. It doesn't matter to me because I don't look at it that way. I look at it as, can I help people make money online? And if this thing is working, then I can show them how to do it. That's what I do. So let me get back to my account and let me scroll down here to my package. This is my package, guys. My digital license bronze. I started with $100 just to test it out. And a lot of people do that. I will top that up later on, but you can see that I already earned $4, and that's in 4 days. So that's $1 a day. And I will earn up to 2%. It's always different. So my current result is now 3.52%. And here, if it's correctly, it will tell you here that today we had 0.83%. And yesterday it was 0.52. And then the day before it was 1.05. So it will tell you what date, what profit there was made.
Nice.
Yeah. And here downstairs, you can see exactly what it did. So mine started on the 9th, and I'm now on the 13th here. So
kind of reminds me of a program that we used to be in a while ago.
Yeah. And that's why I tell you guys that it's almost the same, this one.
A majority of the strategies are the same for these programs. As soon as you realize, oh yeah, this is like my adds up. Oh, this is like, TPO. This is like so and so. Then you can 9 times out of 10 you can use the same strategy that we used back then. That's probably why I can do strategies very quickly these days. It used to take me about a good week to do, to put a strategy together. But now we've been in so many programs, I can just basically go, oh, yeah.
Well, if I click on the withdrawal button, it will only charge you a 2.5% fee for the withdrawal, so it's very low. So that's very nice. And here you can see exactly how much I can get out weekly and what my limit is. So I wanted to explain to you guys how that works. I have a package for the bronze, and that's $100. So that means that I can withdraw a weekly limit of $100, as you can see there. If I have more packages, it will count on top of that one.
Mm-hmm.
So if I, let's say, do $1,000 package, then I can withdraw up to weekly $1,100. That's what they do. That's how it works. So that's a little bit about that. Let me get back to the menu. Let me show you the robots. These are the robots that you can buy. And well, these will make money for you also if you want to do that on the side. And I think that if you are getting $1,000 package, you get a robot for free.
Nice.
If you want to use it, it's up to you guys, of course. But I think it runs on something for your computer or something. If somebody explains it better than me, then please do. But it runs on the side, and it can make you up to, I think, 7%. So yeah, it's a nice thing to have on the side. I know that a lot of people are not using them. Also, if they get it for free, maybe it's too much hassle for them. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to buy those robots making you money also, you can. So that's a little bit about that. Now, of course, we have the main panel. We have everything we have here. So it's very easy. I don't really do anything in here. I share this thing, of course. I let my package run of $100 and making up to 2% daily. Not doing anything. So if you want to start, so let's say you are interested in this one and you are going to put money in this thing, make sure that you have to wait 3 days or 2.5 days or something like that in order to get your package running. It takes a little time, okay? And you can see how far I am right now in percentages. So you get up to 250, and now I still get 246.48 before deactivation, of course. So that's how it works, guys. Anything in questions there, Dean?
Let me just jump back. I just got a message. No.
Maybe somebody corrected me there. It's also good.
No, Bol was basically saying that he's in Quibitech and it's working good for him until now. Why didn't you tell me then, Bola? You know, signed up under Connie. I could have been signing up under you. And then Bola said if you put $1,000 in, you get a bot free. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's true. Okay, did I forget anything, guys? Please let me know. Well, let me get back to you guys. So that's nice to see, Bola, that you're in there. I see that Robert is also there. I think a lot of you guys are still in these programs. Well, I hope it will run for years, of course. We all hope that, but we never know what's going to happen. So we always need to keep in mind, pay yourself. Don't forget to just accumulate everything. Pay yourself. Very important. Dean, do you want to go over anything?
I think I'm good. I think everything's. I think we've gone through everything.
I think so too. Yeah, well, of course we have PGI Global, but I don't have to go over that because I think a lot of people already know how PGI Global works because it's almost the same as all the other ones that I showed you guys. So it's all money in, starting from on $100 and then just leave it or share it and make more money. That's it. So, well, I think that if that's it, then
yeah, I think the only thing that I would say is if you're finding what we're telling you guys valuable, you know, then you're more than welcome to bring people to these lives every Sunday. So we can explain.
So let's say you have a team member that joined you and they have questions and you don't know how to answer them. Just take them here in the live next week or something. And then let them ask the question over here and we can show them and just explain it for you. Okay, that's what we can do for you also. The last thing I want to give you guys is that I am going to do something for my team. So people that are joining in my team in whatever program, if you want to promote a certain business and you don't know how to do that, and you are really a team member that joins me in almost anything, then I'm going to give out a landing page for free that I'm going to build for you with your links in it and everything, and you can use that. And every email that is going to pop in there, I'm going to give that out to you every week. So you can build a list for yourself and just contact these people that are maybe well interested in anything that you want to share. So if you want this same thing, but you're not in my team, but you are from the outside seeing this and hearing me saying this, and you want it, then it will cost you $5 per month. So that's what I do. But for people that are joining me always in my team because they are bringing money in also, I think that, well, I do that for free. Okay, so if you want to take up in that offer, then please let me know because I don't make pages for every program. Okay, so I made one for PGI Global. So if you are interested and you are in my team for PGI Global, then of course you can use that same thing. I made a special link for that so everyone can use it. It's not on my name, don't worry about that, because I also have a conniehaas.com, but I made a new one. So don't worry about that. It's not linked to any name of mine, and it's all for you to share it with other people. So you can get emails and you can build your list. Okay, so that's what I do for the, well, dear people that are joining me in my teams. So that's it for me. Dean, do you have any last words?
Yeah, that's cheap. That's cheaper tips, folks. And the reason why, if you're in Connie's team, and I'm sure she'll agree with me, I'm just presuming this. If you're in Connie's team and you get it for free, she's earning that cash instead of charging you $5 a month as team member. She's earning that from your commissions anyway. You know, so it's not like she's giving her team something for free. You know, it's not. It's the other way. You know, and time's money.
I'm
So
working for you guys.
yeah. Yeah, you know, so and you guys are paying her in a different format. But yeah, people from outside, that is cheap as chips. You know, you can go to Fiverr and get landing pages and things like that done, but they're not going to give you the emails every month. They're just going to set you up a landing page and just go, there you go, there's your landing page. You know, what do we connect it to? You know, Connor's giving you the full kit and caboodle there. You know, for $5 a month. You know.
And I do that per month. So that means that if you are from the outside, you want this, and you pay $5, then after 30 days, the landing page will be taken down.
Yeah.
You don't want to use it anymore. And if you want to use it more than 1 month, then of course you can pay for a couple of months if you want to.
Yeah.
But basically, I do it per month.
Yep.
So, and oh yeah, not to forget to say to you guys, it doesn't matter how you pay. You can pay that in Bitcoin, you can pay that in PayPal, you can pay that in whatever you want. It doesn't matter. So, up to you guys. I'm just doing this. I wanted to do this for well, team members, and one of my team members already have a landing page that I already have made. So the PGI Global one. She's very happy with it, so I hope it will work for her, and I will send out the emails that she's getting every week to her. So be aware, I'm not going to get in touch with your emails, okay? I don't do anything with that. I just give them out to you guys. It's all yours. I'm not going to message those people with the emails you are getting, okay? Be very aware of that, because I don't want to well, cheat you guys out of emails or anything. Okay, so be aware. Okay, guys. So, well, Dean did his last words. Thank you, Dean, for that. Guys, you in the chat, thank you for chatting with us. Thank you for being here. Keep in mind, if you have questions for next week or you have any team members that need help, well, take them in the live for next week, okay? And then we can help them out there. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you guys next week. Bye.
See you soon.